Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back.
We are back.
Yeah,
We are finally back.
yeah, it's been I was out of town, of course, so
Yeah,
we haven't watched anything for 2 weeks now as far as getting caught up on our shows here.
I know it's been a long 2 weeks, but at the
It
same time,
has been a long 2 weeks.
it's good every once in a while to take a step back from shows you've been watching to kind of really digest everything. And I think we benefited from it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm kind of curious to see where we're going relationship wise between Nathaniel and Rebecca because
yeah.
she's clearly into him. He's infatuated with her, but she put her mental health
First,
kind of ahead of it, which I'm really proud of her. That's something she's never done before, really. Um, and but I don't feel like we're done with Nathaniel
no,
as far as a romantic partner. We're definitely not
no.
done on the show because he's amazing.
So
Um,
he's a staple now for sure.
Absolutely.
And you know what? On Patreon, I was doing some of the comments recently, and I noticed that a lot of the singles, the songs that we love on this show, come from Nathaniel.
Oh, I go to the zoo is
He's
amazing.
got two of the best ones. Hot Fit Guys.
Hot Fit Guys was great with White Josh.
Oh my God, that
Yeah,
was astounding.
oh, it's
It's
fantastic.
amazing. Also, somebody pointed out that I guess they were doing a table read, or they were getting ready for the season,
Oh yeah,
and then they pitched the song to him, and he's like, "I got to start working out right now."
yeah, for
So,
sure.
so I
Right, yeah.
guess he was like, he spent the whole first half of the season getting in shape for that song,
Yeah, if you're gonna do
and you can
shirt,
tell,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, if you're gonna be shirtless dancing, it's like on television, like, yeah,
time to
I,
go to the gym.
I would too. I feel you, Nathaniel. But there's one song that happened recently that I didn't talk about enough, and I went back and watched it actually while I was on vacation,
Uh-huh.
and that is Daryl's "My Sperm Is Healthy" song. I have now watched that song like 4 times on YouTube because it's amazing.
It's really funny.
It is hysterical. Daryl's songs are always great too. I know
Daryl's
I
amazing.
know
Yeah,
we're talking about Nathaniel here, but I just didn't want Daryl to go unnoticed. His songs are generally pretty fire
I
as
mean,
well.
getting by is
Getting
amazing.
by was great. I love my daughter, but not in a creepy way. In season one was
I forgot
fantastic.
about that one actually. Yeah,
And the one where he's having everyone over for his little dinner party,
yeah.
and he's getting ready for the dinner party song. Daryl
The
has crushed it. Yeah,
charcuterie board.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. He has crushed it.
he's a great
Um,
actor. I saw him on a commercial recently
really.
for I think it was insurance or something. But I was like, Daryl, and everyone's like, who? I was like, oh, it's a show. You guys need to watch Crazy
Yeah,
Ex-Girlfriend.
if you haven't watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, you are missing out.
Watch it,
Because
watch it.
if nothing else, it's worth it musically. Now,
Yeah,
we kind of talked about, the brilliance of the show as far as you get pushed like this season like no other, right?
yeah,
Rebecca is a tough one to love, right? And I think audience members get pushed and pushed and pushed, like dared to stay on board with her.
yeah,
She lost me at one point, right?
yeah. Me too.
When she tried to destroy Josh's life
Me
by
too.
calling him a liar and
Yeah,
everything in the newspaper article, and how much fun she had with that.
yeah.
And I have friends who are watching the show that stopped
Because of that. Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
because at different points it's like
sure.
I just can't with her. And I'm like, that's kind of the point. What level are you to say, oh, this girl's just crazy and blow her off?
Yeah.
Instead of saying there's really something profound going on with her
No, for
that needs
sure.
to be addressed.
I think in season three we were both like, okay, we're
Yeah.
checked out. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah.
Like, and you guys kept telling us, no, stick with it
No,
because
we weren't. I wasn't
we
checked.
were gonna quit the show
Yeah,
or
no,
anything. Yeah,
I wasn't checked out on the show. But as far as like
her,
my sympathy with Rebecca was
yes,
like
gone.
when she did that story, the article,
Yeah,
where she
yeah,
said everything that Josh says is a lie, and he's anti-Semitic and he's racist
yeah.
and all this ridiculous stuff, and then everyone's like really destroying and alienating Josh. Like he's losing friends. His family won't really talk to him, and she's like laughing and smiling about how she got away with it. I'm like, that is pure evil.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That is horrible. Like that she found my line, the line of
Yeah,
"I enjoy making other people suffer" is my line.
besmirched his reputation. Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing is, though, it's interesting that this show that we have her lowest moment in this season, and also I'd say her highest high in this season thus far.
absolutely,
Anyways, I
for
mean,
sure.
her choosing her own mental health over a guy is, I would not have predicted that in a million
Right,
years,
right.
ever. Like that's pretty good for her.
Right, and and don't get us wrong, guys. We have thought from the beginning that there's going to be a point where Rebecca gets the help that she needs and does the work she
Yeah,
needs to do, and it's not going to be easy. But we're going to end up really loving her. We've rooted for her the whole time because we know that there is a really, really good person.
she's got a heart.
Buried, she does
Yeah,
buried in her bad behavior. There's a good person there, There is. I
It,
mean, it's undeniable.
if anything, I want to see a good redemption arc for her. And
Absolutely.
I do
For
think we're on the
sure.
way. We
Yeah.
say it all the time, I mean, road bumps, speed bumps along the
Yeah.
road, the recovery,
Yeah,
obviously,
they're going to be more, right?
yeah.
I don't think for a second we're just going to see a happy upswing up through season 4.
Also, that's not interesting,
Not even a little bit.
So knowing that we know about her now, I think it'll make the conflicts going forward way more interesting and way more bearable
Right.
because we know who
She's
she is.
right.
You know,
I think the word that you used at one point that was the right word is relapse.
yep,
I expect to see some relapse on the way
yep,
to her recovery
and,
for sure.
part of life,
Yeah, it is for
part of
all
life.
of us. Yeah. No, we all learn from our mistakes as
Yeah,
children and never make mistakes again as adults. We're
yeah.
all perfect
In
by
between
then.
our musical numbers, we
Yeah,
make mistakes.
we fix everything so that by the time adolescence is over, we're perfect people.
Also,
Uh,
before the summer's over, I want to go to the zoo and sing that song and just get kicked out. I think
oh
it'll be a
yeah,
lot of fun.
absolutely. Um, yeah, I look at the monkeys and
That's
their
not.
eyes look
I
like
don't. I
mine.
that's no zebras though.
All right, guys. Again, remember we had 2 weeks since we watched shows, so there's a lot of Patreon
That's true.
subscribers. So I'm going to read this long list as quickly as I can, and some of you have very difficult names, which does not help. So I apologize beforehand for what's about to happen. All right. Bjorn Hansen, Isa, Caroline, Yolanda Ntolombi, Matthew Williams, Gina Aman, Jenna MN, Judge Brihan, uh, Anurang Bajapali, Mia, Nell, John Vaklev, Charity Holik Pino, Janko Linikhanger, Kongas,
Yes,
Natasha, Steve Maya Vale, and Julia Kusumano. I am sorry and thank you and welcome.
nailed it.
We really totally nailed that. Nothing was wrong with what I just did. Thank you guys for welcome. We really, really do appreciate you being here with us.
We do. You guys make this whole thing possible, so
For
we
sure.
appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
yeah. Hey guys.
If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below. You know what? This would be fun. Leave us a comment of all your favorite songs thus far ranked. I want to
Yeah,
see. I
give
want to
us
see a
like
ranking.
5, and when we get to the
Yeah,
end of the show, we'll do the same.
yeah, yeah.
Let's do a post mortem of the show where we rank our favorite songs,
We
because
have to.
I have to tell you, it's going to be hard to top "I Go to the Zoo" for me.
I think that's the winner so far.
For me, that's
For me too.
the buzzing in the bathroom is close, but
God, yeah.
God, those are back-to-back episodes.
Top
Gosh,
five for sure.
and also, be honest with yourselves. I'm kind of curious. Did you jump off on the "I'm done with Rebecca until she gets better" train at all, like I kind of did a little bit this season,
Yeah.
or were you with her the whole way?
There's no shame in it. Let us
There's no,
know.
yeah, there. I think you're supposed to. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I think she does all these horrible things, and they
Mhm.
kept getting worse and worse and worse to see how far you would go with her. I think the show wanted to push you a little bit.
Rachel Bloom's smart. She
Oh,
knew what she was
yeah,
doing.
she's a
Yeah.
genius. The
Yeah.
show's brilliant.
She knew what she was doing.
Right. You named the show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend for the idea of we blow women off if they for their for issues or
Yeah.
neuroses or whatever, and just say, oh, she's crazy as a dismissal.
Uh-huh.
What happens when the let's look,
There's something
how
wrong.
far are you willing to push against that?
Before you say, okay,
Before
she's
you say,
crazy.
you know what? Yeah, exactly. Do you get to that point where you're like, I don't want you in my life,
I wonder if there's one person out there that's like, nah, she's
Never.
not crazy.
Yeah, she
Nah,
good.
still not crazy.
Yeah. I mean, obviously crazy is reductive, and we
It
don't
is.
mean we don't mean like she's
We don't
in
use
the
it
same way,
lightly.
right? We don't use
Yep.
it lightly.
Yep.
What we mean by what we're saying here is that she obviously had very real, very deep-seated issues that needed to be dealt with.
She was disturbed.
Um, but at what point were you like, even then, like when Josh said, like, I don't want to be around you,
Yeah.
anymore, just because like you kidnapped my
The
mom
swim
and
fan episode. Yeah.
you threatened my mom.
Yep.
I don't think Josh was wrong to be like, you know what? I hope everything goes good in your life and everything, but stay away from me.
Yeah.
I don't think that's unreasonable.
You know what? Shout out to the show for making swim fan relevant again.
Heck yeah,
But
because nothing else does.
nothing else does. And before we get going, guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with all of our new content we've coming your way.
Absolutely. If you'd like to see a full reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. You will absolutely have to watch along with us on your own device, on your own streaming service. We're
Yes.
using Netflix, of course,
We can't
and
show the
watch
show.
along with us on your phone or computer. We can't show any of the show. That's still getting some people riled up at us a little bit.
Yeah.
I have accidentally uploaded without blocking out the show and has been immediately blocked. We can't do it for copyright purposes.
Yes.
Otherwise, we would love to. But we are left out in the cold on that. So please, please, please bear that in mind. You're gonna have to watch with us. Get a
I don't know,
master's,
if I'm
man.
not a student anymore, then it's just like, who am I?
Okay.
I am helping my good friend Daryl make a baby, and I do not care if people think it's gross.
I am people, and I think it's gross.
It just seems like someone in therapy for a personality disorder may not want to take tons of hormones.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I'm going back to work.
Well,
Wow,
good.
you
She
got
needs
your
to.
job
Yeah.
back from Nathaniel?
I mean, that resignation didn't count, and he knew that I would feel like coming back to work at some point.
Did he?
Yeah, are you sure? I can't really make any decisions about our relationship until I sort out who I am.
Which is
I would imagine
reasonable.
so,
Yeah.
too.
I'm ready to come back to work.
Where?
Here.
You resigned.
What?
You don't work here anymore, Rebecca.
Yeah.
No, I didn't resign. My mother resigned for me while she was drugging me, so that's not legal.
Oh, you still work here.
Yes.
And now you're fired.
Oh. I mean, she hasn't been to work.
Yeah.
Are you angry at me because of
Kevin.
what happened
That was
between us?
horrible.
Because I told you that had nothing to do with you. That was all me.
Oh, really?
So Nathaniel was really horrible to me in there. He fired me. Yeah, and like in a really mean way, he insulted my personal pan pizzas. Anyway.
This new girlfriend is all over his Instagram. He is
Don't
flaunting
tell her
her
this.
everywhere. He's even tagging her in photos that she's not in.
There, see? I'm fine.
I see a spiral coming.
I do too.
Yeah.
No. No, this can't be. He took her to Raging Waters.
Oh my god. The
Oh
Raging
my
Waters
God.
thing. Okay, come on.
That's her Paris.
That's her Paris.
No.
See, look, she's
We
back to
cannot
this bad
do
stuff
this. I
again.
say we fight back, and we take this firm back.
There she is back to manipulating everybody for her own ends.
Yeah.
Ah, a little warning next time.
God.
I take
Hey,
insulin
Heather.
injections
Hey,
and
what
that
are you
hurt
doing?
me.
Can I still
Yeah.
good wife.
Well,
She needs to
I
go to the
applied for that
doctor.
home-based management training program. I don't know. I'm a little worried it's going to be too uptight for me. Their dress code is so conservative.
I'm saying that if we can get those shares voided, buy them back, we will control 60% of the firm.
Instead of doing all of this, why don't you just get a job somewhere else? You could go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, you could probably take all of us with you, too. Might be fun.
But when you sold them to Nathaniel, you put that firm in the hands of someone who is systematically exploiting people and taking some other people to water parks. I want to take that evil Nathaniel to court and void the sale and then get the shares back. So, huh?
And why would I do that?
Does she even know why she's doing this?
Are you out of your mind? I know what this is.
No.
You're trying to get back at me for not rehiring you, and for the Raging Waters, and for.
Oh, so you admit it.
Ooh, I don't think about you at all anymore.
I don't think about you either.
I never think about you when I'm home alone in bed under the covers, warm at night.
I don't think about you when I'm in a hot tub with high-powered jets.
That like corporate talk for saying I had a good idea?
Yeah, a good idea.
Cool. Should institute a rideshare service at all locations because we're basically putting drunk parents into cars with their children.
My God, you are a visionary.
Manipulating a transaction to gain a jurisdictional advantage is dishonest and cannot be abided.
Your claims are overstated and.
Got a lot of tension there. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, this is smart. This is funny. Dancing a tango here.
You've made some powerful arguments for both sides.
Who won?
Yeah, me or him.
I'm not sure. The transaction is
What?
void. The shares
Yeah.
revert to Stacy Whitefeather.
I mean, if he violated jurisdictional laws, yeah.
Paula, we need money. We don't have money. What are we gonna do? We don't have any cabbage, scratch, no clams, no grilled cheese. Is grilled cheese old-timey slang for money? No.
So I like having a real job. I feel like I have a lot to contribute. Also, what am I saying? I'm crushing it. I'm doing better than any other trainee. But I really don't like the corporate environment and sports wordplay, and I miss my side hobbies. So, what do I do?
Girl Nathaniel's dating, it's killing me, okay? I say it's not, but it is. Every time I see a picture of them, it breaks my heart.
Stop.
No.
Oh, she's
no.
doubling it up.
Oh, dear Lord.
She's about to have an implosion, isn't she? Since she doubled the hormones.
Yeah.
Food.
Let's see who this whore is who gets to go to my water parks.
Just go to my water parks. Okay, you're spiraling.
This is, yeah. We've done this kind of stuff before, and it is not healthy with her.
She just googled how to mail poop.
I may have ordered a hit on Nathaniel's girlfriend, Mona. But it's okay. It's okay. I undid it this morning. I mean, at least I tried to. Hope I did. I think I did. I probably did. So don't tell Dr. Shin anything that I just told
Nope.
you because
Nope.
I didn't check with him about this whole egg donation thing. I knew he would say it was a bad idea.
I don't know what to do.
Me neither. Both of my parents are drunk and I don't have a ride home.
I'm saying I'll give you the money for your firm. I'll be a silent partner and you can control the shares. You can do whatever you want.
Oh my God, Bert.
Well, I like how you look out for the little guy. And to tell you the truth, I also need a tax break.
Bert, thank you so much. You are no longer the senior partner at this firm. I found a semi-wealthy, semi-friend to buy the voided shares. So
I am now your superior.
Superior. You're not a man.
Whoa,
Oh my
come on,
God.
man.
Out here, Nathaniel.
That's his first.
I came here to quit because I hate offices and conference rooms and undergarments, but no, I don't want to quit because you guys definitely need diversity. I'd like to be transferred to the store management trainee program where I can start to manage stores on site. I'm a regional manager.
That's
I get
the
to
most
boss
depressing
people
thing
around
I've
at 3
ever
San
heard.
Gabriel Valley home bases.
Wow.
Now, I don't know, I feel ready to take our thing to the next level too.
Really?
Yeah.
They're gonna call and tell us how the surrogate implantation is going.
Oh my God, can you imagine carrying someone else's baby? What an angel.
That's like 3, isn't it?
The doctor was gonna put our embryo in the surrogate, and he realized that she was already pregnant.
What?
I'll do it.
What?
Well, you just got a job.
Sorry. Hey, Heather?
Not that she can't work and be pregnant, but it's a
Can you
new
come back here
job.
for a second?
Did you just say that you would carry our baby?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay.
Man, that's a biggie.
That just took a turn.
I did not see that coming at all.
I did not either.
There's so
I
much
thought
is
Rebecca
happening.
was going to do it, honestly.
So much is
Yeah.
happening this episode.
I apologize.
I know I wasn't the nicest person when you asked for your job back.
But I really am I'm not ready to be in a real relationship right now. I'm glad that we can just be adults now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Are they about to have sex?
I don't know.
Friends?
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Yep, yep.
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah, because now they're co-owners of the place.
Oh my God.
Well, he owns it and she runs it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. You know,
man, Rebecca, her really stay out of her own way.
this episode was quite manic.
Yeah.
They covered so much that I did not even anticipate. I'm honestly kind of at a loss for words. So
Yeah.
let's break it down here. She did not get her job back. She sued to get her job back, so Nathaniel lost all the shares.
Yeah, Nathaniel still owns 40% of the company.
Yeah.
And she has been appointed by the other 60% to run it. So she's CEO and he's owner.
She spiraled, went on the internet, tried to break his girlfriend's legs. She got her eggs. Oh my God, what's the
Harvested?
harvested? Heather is now leading home base and having Daryl's baby.
Right.
What else?
Well,
The fact that Nathaniel has a girlfriend would have been like a big plot point in the episode if everything else wasn't happening. And Hector moved out.
And let's face it, she led everyone that she liked where she used to work down a dark path that could have that could have really been rough on him career wise.
Yeah.
To get revenge on her ex boyfriend.
That might be a non-issue now. Oh, and
Right.
she had sex with Nathaniel at the end of the episode. So that's
Right.
that's pretty jam packed there. I'd say that's quite the episode.
And she was hiding stuff from her therapist, which is the opposite of what you want her doing.
Yeah. So big week.
It's gonna be a long road back for Rebecca.
My God.
To a
So
healthy place.
So that was episode 10. So we have 3 episodes left in this season.
And then 18.
Yeah, the end of the season's probably going to be pretty messy.
Yeah, we got about 20 episodes left of the show, and Rebecca does not seem to be doing great.
As long as Nathaniel stays in the show,
yeah, keep him on.
Keep him on. I'm fine with it. We don't need to leave.
I'm kind of curious where we're going with Josh because he was very much in the background here.
Sideline. Last couple episodes.
Very sidelined, right? I don't think it's going to stay that way, but I don't know in what way we get it back. Josh is remember the last time we actually spent any time with him, he admitted that he needed to work on himself for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought we were going to get some type of growth arc from Josh, and we probably still will.
Yeah.
But we're putting it off for a minute.
He's in a bad place. If you think about it, he's living with Hector's mom.
Right.
So it's just a roommate. But at the same time, he still has that mother figure in his life,
Completely. He's just replaced his own mother with Hector's.
Yeah. So I mean, who's to tell, honestly?
Right.
I mean, it's...
Well, we're not seeing enough of him to know what's going on with him anyway.
We're done guessing.
Right.
As far as this show goes, we're done guessing.
We do pretty well on a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
We blow this one hard.
We do.
We blow it bad when we try to guess what's going to happen on Crazy
Lately,
which is why I love it.
Okay, lately.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things we've gotten, but
we haven't been taking any big swings.
Right. I feel like when we take big swings, we've generally been wrong.
Yeah. Which, you know what? Like we said earlier, kudos to Rachel Bloom.
Yeah.
She's a genius.
Yeah, the show's great, obviously,
It
or
subverts expectations.
right. It would be a lesser show if we were able to just nail like, here's what's going to happen, here's what's going to happen. You don't want to be right all the time. You want to be surprised by a good show.
You know what? The lawsuit into getting her into the same office with him is kind of fun.
Oh yeah,
I like what you can do with these former lovers in the same office stuck together.
right. Yeah, that she basically sued her way to have a desk next to his is what she did.
That's hilarious.
It's great stuff.
That's great.
I'm curious to see what the absolute mess that is definitely going to be going forward.
Yeah. Well, I think, well, I don't know. We'll see if we go back to therapy and if something else comes up in therapy to where like we have to address that. I would say this warrants that. I can see this going farther than what it went this episode, which is
Yeah.
pretty freaking far.
Right.
So yeah, we're on the road to recovery, but it seems like we're kind of taking a
Steps back. This was definitely a steps back kind of episode.
big time.
All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.